Hey man, real stay safe shit. You already know what the fuck going on. So, tragic events this weekend. Tragedy struck when Virgil Abloh was pronounced dead in Chicago, his hometown, and he was battling a rare form of cancer. He passed away and left behind a crazy like empire of different brands, fucking being the first black person to be the head creative director of Louis Vuitton. His whole brand Off-White with stores in like multiple countries and shit, coming a long way up from like being that nigga that fucking screen printed a bunch of fucking Polo Ralph Lauren flannels and shit. So it's just like RIP that nigga. But this nigga basically had this weekend, well really not even this weekend, like today, they dropped his last collection that basically came out with Louis Vuitton, and it came out right after he died. And it's just wild. Hella celebrities pulled up. Fucking Kim and Kanye pulled up. They fucking made amends and shit and came together for this fucking event. And I don't know, man. Kid Cudi walked in it. Offset and the Migos walked in it. Offset and Quavo walked in this shit. It's just sad. Like it's sad because like hella people be dying and shit. In the last month we had Virgil, we had fucking Young Dolph, but the Young Dolph shit was shocking as fuck. The Virgil shit was even more shocking though, because it wasn't even like some shit like that. It was just this nigga was just really battling cancer the whole time while he was like in charge of 2 brands and creative directing endless shit, just really building and leaving something behind. I feel like the craziest part of this like whole runway situation and like his whole event for the collection that he just dropped, the 2022 collection for Louis Vuitton, the whole like event is kind of crazy. It's like a fucking funeral. I've never even seen some shit like this. They had everyone there and then they were basically kind of mourning, celebrating this nigga, his legacy and shit. But it's so planned out that it's like, damn, this nigga really, I don't know. I wonder if he had a plan for like a send out that he wanted like to leave the world behind. Some inspirational shit though. This nigga was really on his deathbed and fucking like left a collection behind, his last collection. It's kind of depressing if you think about it. And Louis Vuitton, they really like, I don't know. I'm not saying they're taking advantage of the situation, but it's like, how did they manage to plan this out? Like, he died and then 2 days after he died, they all meet up and drop his new collection and shit. So like, were they waiting for it at this point, or like did niggas know and he basically was like, yo, I want this to drop like 2 days after I pass away type shit? But if you think about it, like that nigga, his last thoughts were like fucking dropping the Louis Vuitton shit. That's some crazy shit, man. That's like some Jay Dilla on the deathbed type shit, some endless shit. And you know that the clothes are gonna be hella fucking expensive, no cap. Like, tell me it's not gonna be hella expensive. Like, it's this nigga's last collection. It's pretty fucking insane. It's like top hats and shit. And there's like gloves. There's all types of shit looking like some rich nigga jiggy ass shit, bro. I just am amazed. Like, this type of shit, it really like opens up, because it shows like all these people that were appreciating this nigga when he died, dropping posts and shit. And there's a lot that I have to say in reacting to that, because it's like, number one, you see niggas like coming out of the woodworks that never even talked about this nigga on a regular basis posting shit, which is like kind of crazy. Maybe celebrities just be low-key with the shit and they don't want to talk about their homies all the time, but like all these celebrities started showing love and shit. But it's like, damn, why weren't they showing this amount of love like every day to niggas, you know, or somewhat close? But another thing I noticed is like every nigga was starting to post shit that like Virgil said to him. Like, niggas were posting goddamn fucking emojis he sent. We were like, yo, this nigga speaking to me. Like, this, I saw this nigga Fat Joe post a picture with all his shoes and shit, and he was like, yo, this is for Virgil. It's like, bruh, niggas coming out of the woodwork to fucking cloud chasing this shit. You know, when niggas die, it's like the cloud chasers be arriving, bruh. Like, I've seen so many people cloud chasing on that shit, and it's like niggas that probably barely knew this nigga were like, yo, this nigga message. Like, it was, everyone was coming out of the woodwork saying some shit. But it's like, I don't know, man. This nigga really was on some creative shit. He's gonna be missed in the rap shit, man. Like the creative shit, the fashion world. Like he's gonna be missed for sure. And I just hope that the cloud chasing, like that's how you know that someone left an impact, when everyone's trying to get into that shit. I'm not blaming Louis V because he probably had some role in setting that grand exit out, but Louis V really got that shit together and dropped a fucking event for this nigga like right after he passed away. That's like some next level shit, man. It's super depressing, and I hope that this whole situation and shit gets, I mean, like, it's not like it's gonna get better, but I just hope people, like, show love, you know, give people their flowers before they fucking die and shit. Don't be like one of those niggas saying, yo, that was my bro, he signed my shoes 7 years ago type shit, nigga. Like, what? That shit crazy, and I've seen so much of that shit, bro. It's just not even funny. But hey, real stay safe shit. You already know what the fuck going on. Like, comment, subscribe. Go cop some fucking clothes, man. Support black creatives on some Virgil shit, man. Link in the description. You already know what the fuck going on. Peace.